For the first time ever, we are taking the VWF overseas. And we are taking over the Osaka Joe Hall in Osaka, Japan. A sold-out arena of over 16,500 fans to join us for Saturday night rush hour. Konnichiwa, everyone. Yours truly, Jimmy Hoffa, alongside the captivating Tom Luke at the commentary booth. Tom, it is a big night tonight. Our main event is a 4-player gambit to figure out who the #1 contender for the VWF Genesis title will be.
But don't forget, you'll forget a really important thing here. Because who is the Genesis Champion?
That would be none other than the Sasquatch. If you remember, folks, last Sunday night at Fight Night, the man cashed in the Lethal Lottery briefcase on Coda Crosby, the defending champion who defended his title successfully against Billy Starr, but faced the Sasquatch in an impromptu match for the heavyweight title. The Sasquatch defeated the World Heavyweight Champion to win the title, and now the Sasquatch is not only the Genesis Champion, the World Heavyweight Champion. This man is now the first ever dual champion in the VWF.
The thing about what a year has been for Sasquatch. What a year.
I mean, it was an incredible night this past Sunday in Boston. We are not in the US. We are not anywhere near. We are here in a molten hot crowd tonight. I'm excited, Tom. Our first matchup coming up is Carnivore versus the Scarecrow, the new, by the way, Intercontinental Champion.
How the hell are we sneaking Carnivore here?
Wait, where's the script? Let's go to the ring.
What do you mean?
I can't find the script. We didn't write that in, damn it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sandy, Utah, weighing in at 245 pounds,
This crowd does not like this man.
Oh, he's a confirmed criminal. Like, last time he was in the VWF ring, he lost Chris Bacon and he was ran out by the police.
Didn't he once also steal a police baton at this show?
And the hat. And the stun gun.
That's probably the worst. Well, maybe not the worst, but that's probably just not good. Like, what else does that man have?
He got balls. Because... Oh, it's fighting Pyro. Huh.
And his opponent from Bahama, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Intercontinental Heavyweight
Well, the Scarecrow is in a very good mood after fight night.
I can tell the depth by Big Nasty. Let's not forget how he won a title. The lights went out, and Judas Justice was distracted by the lights. Missing in front of him was the Scarecrow, but the Scarecrow was behind him, hitting the Nightfall, the Nullifier, to win that title.
And he is in a very good mood. The crowd is excited to see this man, the new Intercontinental Champion. And I'm sure Big Nasty right now has a huge smile on his face, too.
Well, it is unconfirmed. You even took out the lights. It could have been Big Nasty. We don't know.
Well, you may never know. Sound of the bell, and here we go. And Carnivore already up to no good. Out of the gates, by the way, on the Scarecrow. He's got to be intimidated, though. He is facing a formidable opponent. A very dangerous threat. Oh, wow, and look at this.
The pinky and the thumb on the temples of Carnivore.
Oh, wait a minute. Carnivore is not afraid of the Dark Knight, and well, maybe now he will be. Ooh, what a big boot. Watch out. Everybody saw that coming from a mile away. Being security by the Scarecrow. And a collar and elbow tie-up. VWF has had such an eventful week here in Japan. So many fans coming to see all their favorite wrestlers from the Virtual Wrestling Federation.
Like Big Nasty, Sasquatch, and of course, Judas Justice.
And the former world champion, Kota Crosby, the new World Tag Team Champions, Isabella and Ivy Eden. Side headlock by Carnivore. Some chain wrestling is very unusual to see from that madman.
He's more technical today.
Before joining this match, I believe, because I have never seen Carnivore attempt this much chain wrestling in that ring.
He could have taken the same method like Sasquatch and just visual learning.
He is the
But
World Heavyweight Champion, who is here tonight too, folks, and he will be here in that ring to make a special announcement. We'll see that later tonight as a reverse DDT. Oh, I was going to say, it's going to give Scarecrow the advantage, but Carnivore quickly turned it around, back in his favor. Now the Carnivore, oh, I thought he was going to go for something else. Instead, Snake Eyes to the Intercontinental Champion. Here's a cover. And only a 1 count. Oh man, I think the Scarecrow got busted open from that.
yeah, Snake Eyes got right in between the eyes.
That's going to mess up his makeup for sure. What is this now? Fireman's carry. Oh, headbutt to the midsection. Oh my god, and a kick now. Here's another cover.
To the back.
Hook of the leg. I think that was more toward the kidneys than the back. Oh, hey, what's going on? The lights just went out again.
It happened again.
It happened again. The Scarecrow taking out the lights and reappearing behind the Carnivore.
This is exactly what happened back at Fight Night.
Here's a cover. Off the DDT. But a near fall.
He hit the same maneuver.
And he's also going to hit this.
Just like this.
The Nullifier connecting. But only a 2 count.
I think Carnivore's in it now.
Carnivore is definitely in it for it now. I mean, the Scarecrow is not He is not backing down. He is not letting Carnivore get any sort of advantage. And now, Scarecrow. Double axe handle off the middle rope.
That's just attacking the head. Oh my god, Carnivore, he's trying to fight back, prison style.
Uh-oh. Watch out, though. I believe Carnivore was going for a choke slam, but to no avail. Now Scarecrow.
Hitting the nullifier again.
Nullifier again. Another cover attempt, and it's over. That'll do it.
Another man nullified.
Damn right.
Your winner, the Scorpion.
Abandon all OP who enter the Scarecrow's Nite. That man is going to do some very dangerous things as the Intercontinental Champion.
But this begs the question, who's been turning off the lights? Is that Scarecrow himself?
I have to
Or
assume
some
that's
unknown
Scarecrow.
force?
I wouldn't imagine it'd be Big Nasty. I mean, how could that even be possible?
Way, it's effective. Strike fear to the hearts of the opponent.
Did you see the look on Carnivore's face when the lights went out and he was wondering where the hell Scarecrow went? And turned around and saw a ghost. The ghost was actually a physical form of, well, the Scarecrow.
I bet he hasn't been that scared since the prison showers.
What a horrific Intercontinental Champion right there, in my opinion.
Who do you think's gonna take the belt off of him?
I don't think anybody can. That man has been on a roll as of late. I mean, how the hell is anybody gonna take that title off that man? And try not to get involved, okay? I know how badly you're looking at that title.
I mean, if he does get a title.
Yeah, I know, man, but I don't want you to get hurt bad. I don't want you to get mutilated by that guy.
Well, probably way after him.
I mean, you could go for a tag title instead. You could challenge the Sasquatch for the Genesis title.
We got the main event for that.
That's true. That's very much true. This should be a hell of a night and a hell of a main event. Coming up next, folks, Bastion Deadlift versus Sarah Potter, Part 2. And you have to wonder, is Sarah Potter about to repeat history by owning the crap out of Bastion Deadlift? Is Deadlift going to throw chivalry out the window once and for all?
Well, don't forget, Sarah did win back at the Turkey Bowl buffet match. She did win that by almost pinning Bastion.
Yeah, and I don't think Bastion has ever forgotten about that ever since. He can't let that down, and I don't think he will. Let's go to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Acolytes from Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 286 pounds, Bastion Dimitri.
Accompanied back by Paul Ellering, the Hall of Famer himself, Bastion Deadlift. the former Virtual Wrestling Federation World Tag Team Champion. That beautiful beard of his doesn't get any more magnificent.
Don't forget who our new tag champions are.
That's right, as I mentioned earlier, Pretty Mean Sisters are the very first Virtual Wrestling Federation tag team in the women's division to hold the tag team titles. Not to mention, they are also the first former world champions to hold tag team titles. How does he groom that mustache?
One of this, I would say, oil that Japan has here.
Beautiful beard bomb. He's got to have somewhere in his medicine cabinet.
Accompanied by Saturn Recto, representing Retribution from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Sarah Potter.
I'm not saying enough for these jackasses anymore. Sorry, folks.
Sarah Potter, she could have been the first ever women's tag champion if her and Ratio beat the Insiders a few months ago.
I'm
You
pretty
gotta
sure.
wonder if that's eating up.
I was just about to say that has to be in the back of her mind constantly. She could have made history, but maybe if she wasn't being led by a troglodyte known as Afro Ragnarsson, then she would have gotten the dub. She and Saturn would be World Tag Team Champions by now.
Troglodyte.
Yeah. I'm starting
It's
to
a
like
big
that.
word.
I'm starting to like that insult.
I go for an Angel Classic doorknob.
Off the bell, here we go. Talk about doorknobs. Sarah Potter just drop-kicked one.
What, you call him Bachelor doorknob?
Well, he's about the size of a doorknob. I wouldn't call him personally a doorknob. But if he loses to Sarah Potter, then one will have to question that, you know. Now, I'm not trying to get shade over here on the Animals of Doom. I don't want no problem with that. What a knife.
You're just questioning the fit to be a tag champion again. Well, champion of AIM statue.
Ooh, Bastion? No. I'm questioning Sarah and Saturn. I don't want no trouble on their part. What
A big hang time splash by Potter.
Yeah, and cover. Back to the action here, and a near fall. The first near fall, and we're not even a minute into this wrestling match.
Well, think about all Potter just lands on Bastion's. God, what's that called? It's called the D. Diaphragm?
I believe you're correct.
I think.
Oh, here we go.
All that area.
Throwing the chivalry right out the window, as you mentioned earlier, Todd.
As one of Bastion's golden rules, and so is mine.
He only has
Never hit a
little
woman
bit
unless she hits your foot.
He only has a little bit of it? Oh, wow. Now, wait a minute. Saturn Ratio is going under the ring for something. You see what he threw there? Oh, wow.
That's a sledgehammer.
And Bastion just stood right the frick back up. Oh, wait, shot to the midsection. Oh, my God, what a chop. And Sarah just threw it back.
Bastion wants more.
That was scary.
Sucker.
Oh, wow.
Bastion currently winning the exchange right now. Spoke too soon.
They are countering each other's blows. Oh, here we go. Who's going to get it? It's Sarah.
It's a shot to the temple.
Man, that's already a good start to the wrestling match. Oh my God, what a boot. Now Paul Ellering. Oh my God, what a lariat. Paul Ellering just removed the turnbuckle cover. Back body drop. Followed by spine buster. Now what does the Dresden Harbinger have in mind?
I guess we never know because she.
Never know.
Paul Ellering.
And now the mischief is being
Distracted
distracted by Mr. Ellering. Watch out, Sarah. Waist lock and. Oh no.
Like an elbow to the.
Oh my God.
Back and.
That man is just terrifying.
Choke suplex.
And now off the top rope with an elbow.
Something Bastion does not do often. Leave his feet.
Hook of the leg. A near fall now. I guess we're even for both of them. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what's coming up next, though, Tom.
It says, getting that lock. Jaw.
The
Bomb.
lock jaw. Got it. Just in time for the referee to see it. And it's over.
One and done.
Winner,
Nobody ever kicked out of the lockjaw powerbomb. Only one person ever has. And it's not going to be Sarah Potter to make it 2. Paul Ellering is congratulating the Dresden Harbingers.
It's almost like a sigh of relief. A sigh of relief from Bastion.
I don't think so. I think he wasn't sweating that match at all. He knew as soon as he nailed the lockjaw powerbomb. Like I said, the only other person that has kicked out of that move is Selena Grace Dyer a few weeks ago on Rush Hour. And that took Bastion by surprise, because nobody ever kick out of that move. It is one of the most dangerous finishing moves in the VWF.
The high angle on the neck. C1, C2. Very tip.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. He's coming down the ramp. Well. Seems like that the Crashouts were looking at perhaps an old rival. It's Crash Speaker and Crash Nick. They're looking at Bash and Detlef for whatever reason.
The former. Okay, yeah, they're all former. Former tag champions.
They're both former World Tag Team Champions. Why they were coming out here is beyond my explanation. But nonetheless, folks, Bash
I don't know what those
is getting the W here tonight in Osaka. And coming up next on Rush Hour, man, these matches are going by fast, aren't they? I guess,
new record.
Hey, gives a whole new term to the to what this show is about. Well, it's not really about rushing through matches, of course. But nonetheless, this Speaking of tag teams, Crashouts head back up the ramp. Prepare for their next match against Selena Grace Dyer and Val Velocity. And remember, these two women won the Fight Night Elimination Tag match at Fight Night, which means they are qualified and they are the next in line #1 contenders for the World Tag Team titles.
And that can't be more convenient on who the champions are.
I think they want to make a statement tonight against former World Tag Team Champions, the Crashouts. So this will be very interesting. And to be honest, I think it's perfect irony of who the World Tag Team Champions are and who the new #1 contenders are. And who will face them at Band Together.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, Valentine, Van Lee, and Selena Grace Dyer, the Toxxic Table.
I guess you could say this is the super heel tag team of the Virtual Wrestling Federation, because this is a loud chorus of boos inside the Osaka Joe Hall.
It was last week at Fight Night. Selena damn near eliminated the entire other team, the entire Animals of Doom team.
I'm pretty sure she did, actually. Did she not?
There's one person that evaded her, and that was Alice.
Either way, Selena Grace Dyer carried that team. Oh, here we go.
And here's the definition of carried.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 427 pounds, Crush Baker and Crush Nick the Cartel.
I like these guys now. They are some of the most creative tag teams in the VWF. Oozing confidence off the human wrecking ball, Crash Nick, and the crash test dummy, Crash Beaker, is overhyped.
They're ready to crash out. And I just had a whole flashback to when I first seen them first time.
Who will ever forget when these two went up against Carnivore and Cindy back in October in perhaps the best Meat Madness match of the Virtual Wrestling Federation?
That wasn't a Meat Madness, that was a hardcore crash out match.
I don't know. That was Meat Madness book, the tag team edition. Anyway, sound of the bell, here we go. Because I'll never forget when Sindave got the double whammied in that freaking match with a sledgehammer and a low blow by both the Crashouts.
Well, the Crashouts already have one crash out under their belt. They made Chris Bacon crash out right before Fright Night.
They're doing their job.
Bacon has not been the same since.
No, he really
Well,
I mean, he has a match.
to be fair,
Uh-oh. Wait
he has
a
a
minute.
match later on tonight in that four-way gamble.
Which, by the way, folks, Jessica Darth, Alice Marcella will be in that match as well. Here's a tag to Val Velocity. Now
Let's not forget the wild card. Hunter
Hall as
that
well.
match too.
Yeah, he'll be in that match as well. I mean, watch this now. Quick cover attempt by Val Velocity. Oh no.
Hyping up a pin for a 0.
I don't know. We're trying to make a mockery out of Crash Nick, but he ain't gonna take it. Watch this.
Beautiful tiaras.
Tags made to Crash Beaker.
Yeah, oh boy.
And I can't wait to see this. Oh, man.
More residents.
These two don't like each
Using
other.
the powers of the internet.
These two don't like each other, right from the internet and from GoDaddy.com, lest we forget.
That good old classic line from the pillows of FarmersOnly.com.
I want to see the Crashouts.
Something that I've slowly been realizing is Val. She has a disdain for these. What's the word to politely use with associate with Beaker and Nick? Jobbers.
You could say that. Wait a minute. I might get a count out right here. Val Velocity. If Crash Beaker doesn't get back in the ring, and he does, just in the nick of time, while Crash Nick was dealing with Val Velocity.
He took the scenic route. He took the scenic route. Oh my god.
He got comfortable right there. I wouldn't have done that if I was him. Watch this now. The double team by the Crashouts. Flying
The
shoulder
rocket
block.
tackle.
Now Crash Nick is going to work against Val Velocity.
Like I said, Val has a disdain for these jobbers, as she puts it.
She doesn't like them.
I mean, think about back at Lethal Lottery. Who threw her out? Grant Goodman.
That was humiliating. I think ever since then she has gotten a total disdain. Now they're look at this now. Crash Beaker loves to go to work on the outside. Why he? I don't know. I don't know if he has any brains left up there, but he knows how to fight. I guess. He probably thinks
Made
this
her
is a
kiss
hardcore
the
match. Val Velocity despises it. Now is going to try and send Beaker back in the ring, and she does so successfully.
Hey, Beaker thought his life would never get this good, but is it really that good?
He's probably missing Y chromosome up there. Watch out. Working on the hamstring now.
So he has X and Z?
I think so. Now Valerie off the ropes and a little mini.
Hurricane Driver.
Yeah, Hurricane Driver. Tag is made to Selena Grace Dyer. Oh, Nick went for a ripcord knee strike. And Selena Grace says no. Bad.
Why'd you say it like that? Why'd you say it like that now?
Here's cover.
I'd like to send a huge gratitude to our referee, Nick Nakazawa.
How do you spell his name?
N-I-C-K.
Cover.
And
Hook to the leg.
up his cover.
We'll talk about that later. I guess the better question is how to pronounce his last name. I'm still learning.
Nakazawa.
Nakazawa. I'm still learning some Japanese. Watch out. Crash Nick. Oh, God.
That's Beaker.
Beaker is now, oh my God, shoving both his feet into the neck. Oh, I was about to say, wait a minute. Off the roll up.
The roll through.
And a pounce.
Into it. Boom.
Dez press pounce in the center of the ring. And Selena Grace ain't having it either. I think something needs to be established between the Toxxic Table. Oh, wow.
Oh, God. Just
misfire.
mucking Beaker. Inside cradle.
Cover. 1 count. I was about to say, something needs to be said about the Toxxic Table, in specific, Valve Velocity and Selena Grace Dyer, is that they come off as bullies. They really do not like jobbers such as Crash, Nick, and Crash Beaker, and Grant Goodman. Now, Selena Grace.
And I feel Sasquatch by association.
Going for the gory shot. And here's the cover. And, oh, Crash Nick saves the match.
Without hesitation.
Here's the tag. Boy, I never realized that Valve Velocity is taller than Selena Grace.
I was just thinking that too, and oh, Kamagori!
Another near fall, and Valve Velocity's getting pissed. She wants to end this match right here and now, I bet. But Crash Beaker is going to show Valve Velocity how to crash out. Because here's the tag. Oh, Tom! They're going for the Avalanche Street! The Avalanche 3D! Or as I like to call it, the CD! The cover! Oh my God! Wait, she kicked out! Valve Velocity kicked out of the CD!
With no help from Selena.
How did she do that?
Hatred? Fueled by hatred, maybe?
Oh, you gotta be fueled by hatred off of that. She was not gonna lose to the Crashouts under any circumstance. Cover. Hook of the leg. And a near fall again. Oh my God, how is this match still going?
Flying cat scissors.
Tag made.
Oh my God.
Another Thez Prez
Gotta change your name to
takedown.
Jimmy Confused Hoffa.
You gotta cover. Will this do it?
I think she punched the right areas.
All I've got to say is I hope the Pretty Meat Sisters are ready for a renewal of their old rivals.
He was leading to the exact pause to knock out Beaker in the head.
Beaker is getting sent to the back now. Oh, Crash Nick.
He's probably fine.
I hope so. I don't know. That looked like he got his head bounced off the canvas really bad. Big congratulations to the Toxxic Table here tonight on Rush Hour. That's all I gotta say about that, Tom.
Keeping the momentum.
Oh yeah.
Let's keep the momentum alive.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What's going on backstage? Commotion going on backstage.
God. How are people involved?
Hold on. There is about There's maybe over 20 people in a big brawl backstage right now. Oh my god! Oh god! Afro just randomly powerbombed. What the hell is he doing that for? What the hell is that for? Afro just powerbombed the crap out of Beaker onto a car. Big Nasty and Saturn Ratio are brawling. And Kota and Billy Starr too. Sindave and Juga. Well, the Sasquatch... Did you just see that? Sasquatch just walked right past all of them.
With scared look in his eyes.
The world champion is trying to power walk his ass out of there while a bunch of people are seemingly trying to get a hold of the world heavyweight champion / Genesis champion as Athena Von Hart now goes after Uptown Hunter Hall.
What have we done?
I don't know. There's a massive brawl backstage. What's going on out here? The Sasquatch is coming out here, I think.
Source of anger.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 229 pounds. The World Heavyweight Champion. And the Grand Prix Champion.
I can't believe that ape has those titles.
And I can't believe he might be the root cause and the common theme of that brawl we just saw.
But what is he doing out here?
Let's get a mic.
He can talk, but only make noises. He's
trying to open challenge.
He said he's calling it the Sasquatch Open Challenge. He's calling anybody in the backstage right now to come out here to the ring and face him one-on-one.
Who's gonna make it?
Oh my god!
God damn it!
You gotta be kidding me! Is he really here?
And his opponent.
Wow!
Weighing in at 218 pounds.
Blake Astolfo is back!
He somehow made it past the big brawl.
We haven't seen this man since A Nightmare to Remember, when he faced Kota Crosby in perhaps the longest and bloodiest wrestling match in the VWF.
But how did he make it past that big brawl?
Hell if I know, but he's back. He got a haircut too.
Again, what the cage and Ratio just fighting to the outside of the streets.
I hope they don't get hit by a car. The brawl is still going on backstage.
I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon.
Afro! Oh my god! Afro just threw Crash Beaker through a window. Oh my god! Watch out! The bell is rung and the match has begun.
Do you think Afro just wants to beat the Sasquatch for the titles?
I think Afro was just there to get his hands on the Sasquatch after he saw that man hold both titles, and oh man, what a moonsault by Astolfo. He took his anger out on Crash Beaker.
Sindave's there too?
Oh my god, not Sindave, no.
God, damn it, the entire roster.
Sindave has a hold of Crash Beaker. Not again. The poor bastard. Oh my God! He just
Long
threw
taught
Beaker.
him. Long taught.
Did he just throw
He got stuff with
long
walls,
dart and Beaker through a wall?
You gotta stop putting those things by Beaker.
Oh my God!
God.
The poor son of a gun just wants to go home, probably. Watch out. Bit of a missile dropkick off the middle rope by by Blake Astolfo, not Crash Beaker. That son of a bitch is probably he's gonna need an MRI by tomorrow morning. I'm just flabbergasted by what's going on here tonight.
Oh my God, he's just those big feet.
The smelly feet of the Sasquatch. Oh. Hey, what is this?
Inverted figure 4.
And it's hurting the Sasquatch bad, but Blake didn't keep it on. What's Blake doing now? Off the top rope with a coffin drop. Cover. And a near fall. I'm not gonna lie, it's good to see that Blake Astolfo is back in the VWF and he's seemingly healthy again. Lost a lot of blood from that Iron Man match.
Broke a couple bones too, if I remember correctly.
Watch this. Are you ready to see sweet twink music? Oh, no. The Sasquatch doesn't want to face the music.
Sasquatch getting pummeled out there now.
This is some newfound aggression by Astolfo.
Jeff had been put on the shelf for, God, what was it, 5 months? Damn near.
White Russian leg sweep. Now both men are on the outside. Oh, and Sasquatch bouncing Blake's head off the apron.
His nose.
Yeah, that's right. The nose of Blake Astolfo was damaged months ago. I mean, does Sasquatch even care? The referee's at a count of 6. Watch out! And a moonsault. Perfectly executed by the Tampa Bay Playboy. Now a fireman's
What's
carry.
the Sasquatch doing here? Oh, discus punch! Moonsault! Oh no. Sasquatch firing up. It's going for the move that won the world title.
No, never mind. Blake Astolfo. Oh my! A sweet twink music out of nowhere. But a near fall because the world champion lose so quickly.
This time.
Off the rope, and oh, Sasquatch, he faded him in. He faded him in.
Dude, oh God, stopping! He can kiss the mat.
Uh-oh. Oh my God! Irish whip. Duck. Blake went for the eye and right hand. Here's cover. Near fall. Blake Astolfo is getting a little pissed. But the Sasquatch got reinvigorated. Watch out!
Huge clothesline.
And now, Blake Astolfo gonna tune it up again. for some sweet tweak. Oh, no! Sasquatch countered again.
Forearm shot to the diaphragm.
Discus forearm.
Discus elbow. Oh, God. I think Sasquatch awake. Sasquatch wakes up.
Oh, but a right hand now by Blake. Another Irish whip. Backhand elbow. And now Astolfo, I think he's not going to waste any time, and maybe he wants to go for it right here, right now. No, he has something else in mind. Up on his shoulders with a snake eyes. What is Astolfo doing now?
Slingshot cross body. Just roll him over. Oh, stomp to the head.
And to the midsection. Oh! Oh boy. Blake, you're not going to go that far, are you?
I think he is.
Yep, the cross body connecting in the center of the ring. Here's the cover. Is this going to do it? Is Blake going to pin the world champion? He does! Blake Astolfo just pinned the world champion! Oh my God!
Here is your winner, Blake Ashley.
What a return for the Tampa Bay Playboy! His first match back since A Nightmare to Remember.
The first and only person to win the Sasquatch Fight Night Open Challenge.
Well, that backfired on the Sasquatch badly.
But I don't think Sasquatch really cares. But to be fair, who could have expected? Like Astolfo, he's been gone for months.
I don't think the Sasquatch did at all. I wasn't expecting Blake Astolfo to be here at all tonight. Let alone come back to the VWF after, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, lost 1/3 of the blood in his body from that Iron Man match against Cody Crosby. He needed a transfusion.
A lot of words. I don't know. I don't know what transfusion looks like.
You don't need to know, buddy. All you need to know is that Blake Astolfo is back in the Virtual Wrestling Federation. What a big W for that man. Man, I mean, what else can we expect here tonight on Rush Hour?
That brawl to stop happening.
Has it stopped at all?
That has calmed down a little bit. But,
And I hope Cage and who was it else that he was brawling? Cage and who?
Ratio. Or worse, the car hit them. Same thing, but it just sounds worse.
I think you're just making some things, that's all.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I figured so, buddy. Anyways,
But
folks.
what if they take the driver out, beat them up? Is that lost on our hands?
I would have laughed so hard if it was a Sasquatch that just ran over them for no reason.
With your car?
Why with
Or
my
rental
car?
car?
It might as well be with my car. I don't have any more rental cars, buddy. I don't know what the hell you're talking
Oh, what
about.
the? Okay, Lord.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about me getting rental cars anymore. Anyways, folks. Coming up next, Sam Sharpe will be in action, the Women's World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, cut the head off the blast and the coming out.
Wait, what is this?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Portland, Oregon, Dynamite Beahrom.
Well, Dynamite Beahrom is here. She's going up against the Women's World Champion.
We all know she won the right to face the Women's World Champion back at Fight Night.
She is a former world champion in her own right, too. And I'm pretty sure she would definitely love to have that Women's World title back around her waist.
This is Trump Mike.
She's calling out the Women's World Champion right now. She wants Sam Sharpe out here, and I think she's gonna get it. Ow, my ears.
Just be happy Scarecrow gave us mercy.
And her opponent from Miami, Florida, the Women's World Champion, Sam Sharpe.
For 54 days now, Sam Sharpe has held the Women's World Championship. And her next challenger is Dynamite Beahrom, but I don't think the title is on the line here tonight.
Well, it's just like the situation with Sasquatch. Looks like it's gonna be a regular match.
Beahrom called out Sam, saying, I don't care where you are, get your bum ass out here, because I want a taste of you right now. And she's gonna get it. Here we go. I think this will be a good match.
Oh, dear Lord. Why I look to my left.
What?
You see Yin and Emily on the ramp?
Yeah, I see them. I'm just not gonna.
Well, I think it's.
I'm not gonna look.
Well, it's a little scary. Is Yin's service over? The 9 needs are up. She can freely leave.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Isn't she not supposed to be there?
That's the thing that's worrying me. She's free to leave, but she's not leaving.
You might not want to say that too loud. But you could probably
that's
hear
why you gotta
you.
grit your teeth and just go. You gotta grit your teeth and go. "Ew."
Let's just try and focus on the match here while Emily and Yin observe from the stage.
She has a scalpel.
What? Cover.
Yin has a scalpel.
What does she has a scalpel for?
I have no idea.
Can someone take that away from her, please? Sam Sharpe now notices Emily and Yin on the ramp.
Well, a torture rack, but the feet clips the ropes. And the ropes, actually.
Sam now. I think she might be a little too close. Oh, but she's still connected.
Yep.
Cross body. Somehow.
And a step over on the guts.
There's a cover. Only a 1 count.
You know, now thinking about it, I'm shocked none of these women was involved in that brawl. That big brawl in the back.
I'm actually a little shocked too. Sam off the trifecta of clotheslines and went for the spear but missed. And so did Beahrom, I think, went for Pink Syndrome.
That was an arm drag Japanese style. Fitting.
Nice over the top rope senton. Now attacking the knee of Sam Sharpe. I'll admit this is a wise strategy by Beahrom. Head scissors, takedown. Now Beahrom is in control. No, never mind. The Women's World Champion's in control. Never mind. I keep speaking too soon.
Then stop speaking.
I have a job to do here. Frog splash connecting.
Oh, God.
That one got some height. Here's a cover. And a near fall. And a chorus of boos toward Dynamite Beahrom as she looks for the hangover on the Women's World Champion. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Oh, man, on a near fall.
But don't forget, last week, Yin did get a win over Sharpe. After saying some Latin.
He caught Sam by surprise. Oh, what a spear!
When you say Latin before your finishing move, that would catch anyone by surprise.
But the Women's World Champion is going to do her best to not focus on that and has to focus on Dynamite Beahrom as Emily and Yin now are moving closer to the ring. Oh, what a Samoan drop! Shot to the midsection.
A one-hand powerbomb.
That took some strength right there and an uppercut now. The Batty Star! Connecting! Here's the cover! Hook of the leg! And a near fall!
Almost under-rotated. This is scary.
Split-legged bulldog or stunner, I believe. Cover. And another near fall. Oh man, and Beahrom now choking Sam Sharpe. Now Beahrom. Scoping in. Oh, what a crossbody takedown on the Women's World Champion.
They're about to do a collision.
They literally did a collision right there. Springboard moonsault. Oh my! But the Women's World. Oh! Sam Sharpe walked into that one. A hangover. Here's the cover. Oh my God! What a near fall! 2 3/4, but Beahrom's not done! Frog splash connecting!
She's not done.
Neither is Sam Sharpe! What a freaking wrestling match! Watch out now.
Slingshot. Suplex.
I ain't seen that move in a long time. Now Sam Sharpe.
little sharpness.
Cover in the center of the ring. And again, another 2 count. But now, wants to baddie Star one more time. Oh, she got it! Here's the cover! Oh my God! My God! What? How the hell did Beahrom kick out?
Wheelbarrow! Boom! Straight out of the hour of the Rush Hour logo.
And a Boston Crab submission! Is Beahrom gonna tap out? No! Say gets a cover, but her foot's under the rope! Her foot's under the rope! 2 count.
No, this is not Nick Nakazawa. This is Mike Horace.
Good old Mike Horace right there. Oh man, going for the third time. The hangover connecting. This is not good for Sam Sharpe as Beahrom gets the... Oh my God! I don't know what I'm watching right now!
Oh, this!
Oh, Mike Horace ate that one!
Mike Horace, get out the way!
White Russian leg sweep!
I'm begging you, Mike!
Oh my God, what a wrestling match on Rush Hour! And the women's world title is not even on the line!
But she's acting like it is!
Taking the fight to Sam Sharpe, I can't believe it! And Beahrom is livid!
Specifically her left knee. Going for a little pink? No!
No pink syndrome this time.
What's it called? A Polish hammer, I believe. It's attacking that left leg. I wonder why.
And look at this now. Beahrom taunting the women's world champion. Oh my God! Wow, what a wrestling match. Oh my God, Beahrom, what are you doing? Oh God! This with the crossbody on the outside. Now both women are at ringside. Oh God! Sam Sharpe. A couple kicks. Oh, and a massive big boot is going to bust open Beahrom right in the forehead. And a sharpshooter on the outside.
She's making a statement.
She's making a massive statement toward Dynamite Beahrom. Beahrom's tapping out. Beahrom is tapping, but she's got to do it in the ring. They're back in the ring now. Sam Sharpe hits for the cover. Hook of the leg. Statement made by the Women's World Champion.
Here is your winner, Sam Sharpe.
Wow. I'm going to give a round of applause for those two right there. That was one of the best wrestling matches I've ever seen on Rush Hour.
It's definitely a match of the year candidate already.
Damn right, instant classic. I don't know how that was not a 5-star classic, but damn it, that stole the damn show.
And Yin and Emily right now seem to be impressed.
They're even applauding. They're applauding the Women's World Champion. Sam Sharpe with the Women's World title over her shoulder, standing proud and tall in the center of that ring. Man, and folks, let me tell you right now, Sam Sharpe just set the standard, I believe, for being a true Women's World Champion of the Virtual Wrestling Federation in the year 2026 especially. She definitely took Yin's loss very personally.
God, what was that Latin phrase she said again? Oh, I was trying to remember.
We'll have to hold on to that because we still have one more match to go on Rush Hour, and it's our main event. One of these four will go to face the Sasquatch next week on Rush Hour for the Genesis title.
I found that saying. The translation is, I was you, you will be me.
Well, Sam Sharpe said...
Still trying to figure out what that means.
I think Sam Sharpe responded with Dynamite Beahrom match with an F-U. God, what a wrestling match. Well, we're going to try and get back to this now, folks. As our main event, Chris Bacon, Jessica Darth, Alice Marcella, and Uptown Hunter Hall compete to face the Sasquatch for the Genesis title next week on Rush Hour. Let the main event begin.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from Naples, Italy, Alice Marcella.
Despite the fact that she took a bad L at Fight Night, she has a chance right here tonight to compete for another title, the Genesis title. If she can win this match, if Alice can win this match, they'll be guaranteed to face the Sasquatch for the Genesis title on Rush Hour next week.
It's a wild sentence to say out loud with no context.
Here comes Darthpool.
And her opponent, first, from Belleville, New Jersey, Jessica Darth.
The former VWF Women's Champion wants gold again. And who would be a better fit to face the Sasquatch than Darthpool herself? The beauty in disguise.
And I'm so shocked we're not incorporated yet. The corporate cease and desist.
Don't talk about it.
Gotcha!
And representing the Mean Street Posse from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, weighing in at 235 pounds, Uptown Hunter Hall.
You know, speaking of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, we'll be heading back to the States for next week on Rush Hour in the Raising Cane's River Center Arena in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This man's hometown could have that hometown advantage if he wins this match.
Getting a little word backstage that big brawl is still continuing and Blake is stuff like a carve into it.
Oh no.
Oh boy, currently the field right now. Going to my ear. Is Billy Starr, Afro, Nick, Blake, Coda, Sin Dave, and Big Nasty.
God. I hope that Chris Bacon is going to be able to get through it. Okay, never mind.
And representing Retribution from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 168 pounds, Chris Bacon!
He's a no good, dirty bastard that doesn't give a damn about anybody at all.
You know he is a clear favorite to win because he wants to beat that Sasquatch.
If he can beat the
Finally
if he gets the Sasquatch again, that it might just make him the luckiest son of a bitch in the world.
He's currently 0-7 against Sasquatch, 0-6 in singles competition.
That's right. Didn't he pin Sasquatch pinned Chris Bacon at Fight Night? In that tag match that you were involved in, by the way, which you took me by surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't even
Good
tell me
match.
that you were going to watch
Good
that
paycheck.
match. I mean, good for you know what, but good for you though. Sound of the bell, and here we go. Pinfall or submission inside the ring. The first one to get that wins the match. There are no countouts or disqualifications.
No eliminations, just like the one back all the way at, what was it? Night to Remember?
That's correct. You were in that match for the Genesis title. Billy Starr, Sasquatch, Chris Bacon, and you were in that very match.
And some may say the accent to rise, a Sasquatch.
Well, lest we forget
that
Chris Bacon actually
Sasquatch
walked out of that match as the Genesis Champion, but only held the title for, I believe, 7 days until Sasquatch challenged him for the title next Rush Hour. And in which case, he won that belt. And that right there, I believe,
Because
began the downfall of Chris Bacon and the rise of the Sasquatch.
Because Sasquatch had the brilliant idea of, since he pinned the champion, he should be the champion. He used that mentality to get him into that match to begin with. Oh my god, springboard splash!
Like Chris Bacon. This match could get very interesting. You have so many different styles in this match. You have the brutalityness and the roughness of Alice Marcella with the kendo stick right there. The high-flying athleticism of Chris Bacon, although really that's been replaced by aggressive athleticism. Mexican Destroyer to Jessica Darth, who, by the way, is more of the technician of the wrestling match. And then you have the true high flyer that is Uptown Hunter Hall. Oh, God!
Bacon has been more laid back in his high-flying abilities, which is kind of shocking.
I have a feeling that was influenced heavily by Afro.
Just a pop-out moonsault once in a while.
Well, that's tradition here in the VWF. Standing moonsault, cover. Only a 2 count. Jessica Darth is back in the ring as well as Alice Marcella. Now Darth Picking up Bacon. Wait a minute. Hunter Hall has something in his hand. He's got a sledgehammer. Hunter Hall has a sledgehammer, folks. But not if Alex Marcella has anything to say about it. With the white Russian leg sweep.
With a few punches. Oh, God.
Now Chris Bacon goes under the ring with is that a baseball bat?
I believe it is.
Watch out, Darth! Oh.
I think Bacon undershot it.
Oh, never mind. He did miss that time.
Oh, didn't miss that time.
Oh, and again. Watch out, Darth. You might want to watch out. Oh, what a knee strike. Now cover, but obviously. He even tried to use the ropes.
Up.
What a German by Hunter Hall. And gutbuster.
Single. Yeah. It's like a single arm hook gutbuster.
Now Darth has the bat. Give a shot to Hunter Hall. Here's a cover. Hook in the leg. Is Jessica Darth going to win the match? No. Very close call right there. Who you got your pick to win this one, Todd?
I would love Alice to win, or Darth. I'm
going to go with Jessica Darth. Former VWF Women's Champion. There's no doubt in my mind that Alice Marcella is the pure underdog in this match. But I have a feeling Jessica wants championship gold one more time.
Well, if you think about it, Daniel, everyone here has some history with Sasquatch. Chris Bacon, obviously we know his history. Darth lost to Sasquatch multiple times over the course of a few months. Alice got nothing against Sasquatch, but Uptown Hall, he lost his original Genesis opportunity. Because Sasquatch, she carry on Uptown Hall.
Everybody has history with the Sasquatch except for Alice. It would be fitting if that would start tonight for Alice. Wait a minute, what is Alice?
You can say that, God damn, Sasquatch. Really?
Alice knocked out Chris with some brass knucks.
The Jimmy Hoffa special.
Yours truly. Now Alice. Double underhook, looking for the necromancer. We have a cover. And Darth breaks it up.
Dear God, Poison Rana. But Bacon.
Chris Bacon now. Oh!
Look what he's really.
Went for an overhand
shot.
We
really think about Hunter Hall here. Hunter Hall, he's been screwed by the Sasquatch more than one. Like, that whole month was terrible. He lost his tag title and his Genesis opportunity in one failed swoop.
And the irony of it is that he handled it better than Chris Bacon. Oh, what a chair shot!
Oh, dear Lord.
Cover! We have a cover! Alice has a cover on Jessica Darth! And a near fall.
He tried to avenge whoever attacked Mensa, and he just kind of sucked up the Genesis title opportunity. Wait for war.
Got a necromancer incoming! Bacon doesn't realize it! In the center of the ring, Alice is gonna win! Alice! Oh no! Very, very close 2 count. And Bacon.
That suplex.
Now realizes he ain't taking no crap. Oh, but my God, what a super kick by Jessica Darth. Cover. We got a cover. Jessica Darth. Only a 1 count.
Just smacked the ball spot on Uptown Hall's head.
He has a bald spot? Poor guy.
How do we feel? The side of his head.
Oh, double axe handle on the outside. And now Darth scouting Chris Bacon for God knows what. Oh, never mind. Or no. Oh my God! Clothesline, cover, and no, Alice is back in the ring now to take on Chris Bacon with another Russian leg sweep. This is an intense main event. We're in Osaka. What is Jessica Dark thinking about here?
Well, she turned around and see Pinky about to tap out.
Yeah, and I think that she had the sense. But I don't think that was a smart. Maybe that wasn't a smart idea. Because Alice now brought in a baseball bat, and now Jessica's down and out. Candlestick. Oh, Hunter Hall. Hunter's alone with Chris.
Up. Oh!
Gutbuster connecting, and Jessica Darth making sure the match ain't over.
The pin drop. Pin drop cutter.
Alice now back in the ring. What was Alice?
Got a little fast one on Hunter Hall.
Maybe trying to. Yeah, I was about to say. Oh God! That was fast. What an uppercut to the back of the neck of Hunter Hall.
Now that the match has progressed quite a lot, do you think the wins percentage has changed for you?
I think a little bit.
Do you think?
Maybe Alice might have something up her sleeve if she continues this onslaught. Not if Chris Bacon has anything to say about it. Liger bomb, but look at Jessica Dark!
Liger bomb!
Off the German suplex into a cover.
He goes for the Dragon Gate knees. He calls it the Dragon Gate knees for some reason.
The Dragon Gate knees? Fitting name.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, turn the tide.
And a neck breaker by Hunter Hall.
Is Hunter Hall gonna finally get what he's owed?
Maybe he's finally getting the shot that he wants. Oh no! Kick out and pinfall stoppage by Alice Marcella.
Ushigoroshi.
Watch out! Chris has the kendo stick. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Double underhook, Terminator! Jessica in the cover! And, I mean, right in front of Alice and Hunter Hall, who Alice has a hold of. But for the Necromancer! A cover! And Bacon, just in time to stop it. Oh my God! What a freaking springboard bulldog!
And he's going for the Bacon shot!
This is his moment! Oh no!
Missed the high knee.
What is Hunter
Hall doing now?
I don't know.
Who cares? Drop kick!
Weapon warfare on the outside between Alice and Darth. And wait a minute, Bacon in the cover! Bacon in the cover! Bacon! Bacon! Bacon gets his rematch! Bacon gets his rematch!
Here is your winner, Chris Bacon!
Oh my God! Of all the rotten luck in the world! Wow! I'm stunned. Chris Bacon is gonna get another shot against the Sasquatch again.
for the Virtual Wrestling Federation Genesis Championship.
Now the question is, will it be 0-7? Or is it going to be final at 1-6?
I'm just getting word from somewhere backstage. Sasquatch just saw Chris Bacon take the W. Tom, get a load of this. Sasquatch has just informed me that the match next week on Rush Hour is the Sasquatch versus Chris Bacon in a mask versus title match. If Chris Bacon wins this match, he'll get the Genesis title. But if Sasquatch wins, he retains, and Chris Bacon must unmask.
That's going to be some huge stakes for Bacon. But that's next week.
This will be the final match between the Sasquatch and Chris Bacon. A long rivalry that started after A Nightmare to Remember, and it'll end next Saturday night on Rush Hour. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us for this week's edition of Saturday Night Rush Hour. Tom, do you have anything to say before we sign off?
It's about to get chaotic as hell in the next few weeks.
Damn right. And one more thing, folks. AJ Styles, thank you for a phenomenal career. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week, folks. Good night from Osaka, Japan.